Everybody, what's up? UltraMag64 here. And get ready to carve those pumpkins because it's time for another channel update vlog. Now, if my voice sounds a little bit scratchy or nasally or just all around kind of weak, that's because I'm actually coming down with a bit of allergies for the season. You know, this kind of happens every fall-ish type season where my nose clogs up and my sinuses get all out of whack, which affects my voice. So unfortunately, if you're hearing this and you're like, dude, his voice sounds kind of weird, but also really wicked cool and sexy, then hey, blame it on the sinuses. Anyway, so last month we had a lot of things. I wanted to play a lot more games than I actually did. Unfortunately, I kind of ran into problems, namely college. College is a pain in the butt for when you want to get stuff done, because you gotta get that stuff done before you can get other stuff done. So, yeah, basically, I wanted to do Toho Genso Bullet Ballot, whatever that thing's called. Big, long anime game name. I actually still have the game, and I just have never played it. I haven't had time. I've been too busy juggling everything else and just not had enough time. So I'll try to get to that as soon as possible because I really wanted to play it and see what it was like. But in terms of what we did get done, so we started Starbound at the tail end of last month, and we've been powering through it. And we've gotten, I believe, up to the point where Purple Smart was, I think. I'm not sure. I think we've actually done it in a fraction of the time the Purple Smart did it. Because Rainbow Dash is way faster than Purple Smart, obviously. And I'm not totally a little bit better at this game. Oh no, I'm not. Anyway, in terms of new content we decided to start off The Girl and the Robot, which not a lot of people enjoyed, but hey, you know what? I enjoyed it, and it was fun for me. It's kind of a co-op-ish type puzzle game. We actually finished off the last episode this week. So, hey, clappy clap clap, we finished a Let's Play in a month. Look at me. It's what I wanted to do. It never happens. Never happens. And then, in terms of other news, we also got new headphones. Well, I got new headphones. You guys got to look at new headphones. But yeah, I got Fallout headphones until my cat ears are back in my beautiful hands. I don't know. I really like these headphones. They're very nice, very, very good for like recording for long periods of time. So I don't know if I want to give them up for the heavy pair of cat ear headphones. I love those things. Don't get me wrong. But maybe I might try and find some sort of happy medium. They will return, don't get me wrong. They will come back. But I really like those headphones for long periods of game time. Because it's just, they don't hurt my head at all. And that's brilliant. Another series we started was Seasons After Fall. Now, I said I was going to do this one. And boy howdy did I. And boy howdy was it okay. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just very kind of tedious and long and... like, another issue I have with it is that it requires you to backtrack a lot. Like, you basically, you go out and do a thing, then you have to come back, and then you have to go out into those same places again to do more things, and it's just like, oh boy, I wasn't expecting this. I mean, don't get me wrong, the animation, the art style, the music, all perfect. Ooh, I love, especially the soundtrack. That soundtrack, though. But yeah, it's not a perfect game. Not a perfect game. We also kind of started Hue as well. Now, Hue is kind of like Limbo-ish. It's a puzzle game that it revolves around color, and it's a fantastic game. Wonderful, wonderful game. I'm loving every minute of it. It is definitely like, it definitely makes you think and challenges your brain, and I love it. I love it so much. We're getting to the tail end of that, I believe. So that's going to be fun to play. The second, I think the second to last episode, I kind of wanted to, I don't know. I probably could power through, like, just doing it all in one episode, but I feel like that's going to take too long, and I kind of want to go back and grab all the secrets and stuff, and then finish the game off 100%. And then another thing we did this month that was a little bit different is we took a break from the Mile Pony game from Gameloft. Now, this I'd been wanting to do for a while, just because I've gone almost 80 episodes without taking an extended break, and it got stale. I got tired of playing it. Like, I couldn't go on anymore. I was like, okay, I need a break because this isn't fun for me anymore. This is monotonous, boring, and I just don't have any passion for it right now anymore. You know, and that's just due to the fact that I've done it for so long. And so what I did is I decided to replace it with kind of Ready, Set, Play style pony videos. You know, everything was still going to be themed by ponies. It's just that it was going to be just one-shot videos for a while, just so I can, you know, reach out and find more things to play and kind of give the My Little Pony game from Gameloft a break, at least until the next update. Once the next update hits, it's going to be business as usual. We're going to get back into it. Episode 80 will be covering the next update. You can only do something for so long before it's like you don't want to do it anymore. I want to make this a fun thing for everybody. It's like if I'm having to force myself to play a game and I'm not really having fun, then you guys aren't going to have fun either, and you guys are going to notice that and be like, he's not having fun, I'm not finding this enjoyable, I'm going to move on. Another thing that ended was Minecraft Story Mode. We finished the live streams of that. That is done forever until they probably release a second season or something like that. But yeah, that was a fun game. That was fun. Slow start, but it got really good after the second half. That was really fun, especially the 7th episode or 6th? 6th or 7th? No, it was 6th. It was 6th. Yeah, 6th was like the bomb. But yeah, I was enjoying that. Now we're working on Batman. We'll be working on The Walking Dead as soon as that comes out. That's gonna be fun because I loved The Walking Dead. If you guys were around long enough, then you'll know that I Twitch streamed unwisely. I decided to do a 24-hour Twitch stream where I started playing Season 1 and went all the way to mostly Season 2, and then I passed out because I was too exhausted to keep going. I vastly, that was back when I first was starting to stream, and so I vastly thought the whole process of streaming, this is gonna be easy, it's gonna take 4 hours, each season is gonna be 4 hours, it's gonna be an 8-hour stream, it's gonna be fine. No, you silly Magnus, you silly goof. That's not how that works. That's not how any of that works. But yeah, regardless, I am very excited for Season 3, because I love The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is what, like most people, got me into the whole Telltale thing, and I've been obsessed ever since. Another game that we played was Recore, and I gotta say, if I did a Game of the Month thing, which I don't know, I might do. I don't know. I feel like I want to do that, but I want to do it, on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I also have an Instagram now, and I'll leave, I guess, a link in the description down below now? I gotta do that now. Great, fantastic, I gotta fix that. Oh well, there's a link in the description down below for my Instagram if you want to follow me there. But anyway, back to Recore. Recore was wonderful. I love it. The only minor gripe, the only minor gripe I have with it is the load times. Load times are really long. Really long. However, they did release they are going to release a patch where it's supposed to fix everything and fix the load time. So I can't wait for that, because that means that game is gonna be really good, really fun to play. I really enjoy it. Really having fun with it. I just unlocked the second robot, and I'm just loving it. This month, the spooky month of October. Speaking of spooks, we've got another little announcement to make before we move on to the upcoming games, and that is the return of Friday Night Frights. Now, if you guys are new to the channel and don't know what Friday Night Frights is, basically for the past 2 years, I've been doing horror games the entire month of October, and that is not changing this year. I am still going to be doing horror games every Friday throughout the month of October. I've already got a couple games in mind, but go ahead, leave your comments down below and tell me what kind of games you want me to play this month. And then also, I'm going to be adding something a little different. This month, we're also going to be doing live streams. Now, what live streams are is basically going to be me playing a horror game live. And I don't know how good that's going to work out. I don't know. I legit just don't know. it could end horribly, but you know what? Let's try it and see what it does. I've been looking forward to this month for a long time because one game that I really can't wait to get is coming out. It's a horror game, so that means it's gonna get on the channel this month, and it's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But anyway, let's move on to the games of the month. Alright, so starting things off on October 7th, we've got Mafia 3. Now, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. It's another title I'm like, I don't know if I'm really gonna enjoy it or not. It's a kind of, I wouldn't say it's a Grand Theft Auto style game, but it kind of is, but it's not. It's a little hard to say. It's definitely not usually my cup of tea. I don't mind those types of games, but it's not something I haven't played Mafia 1 or 2 back on, I think Mafia 1, released on Xbox, and then Mafia 2 released on 360, or did they both release on 360? I don't remember, but point is that I've never been a big fan of the Mafia series. Never has it really, like, just been something I've been clamoring to play. Then again, you know, Grand Theft Auto's also another series where I just didn't get into it. Surprisingly enough, I was able to get into Saints Row, but that was mainly for the comedy. But needless to say, I am going to keep an eye on Mafia 3, and who knows, maybe we'll see a video about it. You just never know. And then on October 11th, we've got Dragon Quest Builders. Now, Dragon Quest Builders is kind of similar to Minecraft in a lot of ways. In fact, it's been compared a lot to Minecraft. Kind of Japan, I was a Japanese... Japan's take on Minecraft, mixed with Dragon Quest. Now, Dragon Quest is kind of a RPG-style game. It's been around for a very long time. Very long time. It's one of my favorite series, too. But what's really nice about this one is it is similar to Minecraft, and it's got the blocky aesthetic, and you can build things and stuff like that, but it's got more structure than Minecraft really does. And what I mean by that is it's got... It basically leads you on a quest line. It's got quests, it's got a storyline, you've got to do stuff. You're not just kind of set out in a world where you're just kind of build. Now, there is a mode like that, I think it's called Free Build, but I'm really excited to play the story mode and see what kind of stuff it comes up with. I don't know how well this game is going to be received. It looks really neat, and I personally am probably going to enjoy it, but... we'll see if I can get that on the channel. Square Enix has been kind of weird with a lot of their Japanese titles. And then on the same day, we've got Gears of War 4. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Gears has never been really my cup of tea. I mean, it's just, I've never been really that into it. Now, that's probably going to change because my friends actually want me to get it, and if I know my friends, they're not going to have a hard time making me get things. Because, you know, I love my bros, and I gotta do stuff for my bros sometimes. And I do like to game with them. I love to game with them. So, who knows, maybe, just maybe, we might see a video with Magnus and his bros playing some games and enjoying ourselves. Who knows? I'm not gonna spoil nothing. It's probably gonna happen. Now, another thing that, normally I don't talk about this, but a major thing that's coming out is PlayStation VR. Now, I'm not gonna get this because I don't have the chunk change to go out and buy this thing, and also the kind of pre-orders are gone. So, I'm probably not gonna be able to find one anywhere for a very long time. But, for those of you who are getting the PlayStation VR, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm not sure, I'm kind of wanting to wait and see how this whole thing turns out. I'm not a big fan of VR. I'm not, like, it's not something I've been like, oh my gosh, I need it right now. Because I'm afraid that it's going to turn, like, the tide of motion gaming. Again, I've never used a VR headset, so I don't exactly have any, weight when it comes to, saying this kind of stuff. But to me, it just seems like it might end up being a fad. Especially if the market doesn't, attach onto it. That I'd love to be proven wrong on that, because, VR does look neat. But it just, right now, I just don't have the tech to do it. I've got a PlayStation, which is great, but I know the superior experience is going to be on the Vive, and my computer just doesn't have the horsepower to do that right now. Not only that, but PlayStation kind of has this this rep for kind of abandoning projects that aren't as successful. Vita. Man, that cough was really bad. And then on October 21st, 21st today? The heck was that? And on October 21st, we've got Battlefield 1. Now, you guys know my opinions on first-person shooters. I'm not the biggest fan. Now, don't get me wrong, I do play them, and it's not like I've got a stigma or anything against them. It's just never been my type of game. I've always enjoyed RPGs. Like I said, I've grown up on them. It just was how I was. But Battlefield 1 is kind of an interesting spot this year, and we'll get into this because you guys know my opinions on, Battlefield versus Call of Duty this year. A lot of people are divided in between, and I'm just in the middle, just like, I just want to kind of buy both and see how they are, I mean, that's just how I want to compare these two titles and see why everyone, I know why everyone hates Call of Duty right now, because they jumped the shark, they're in space now, and they're Halo, and all that gobbledygook. But I want to see if the gameplay is justified. Like, I want to play the more traditional boots on the ground first-person shooter, and then I want to play the kind of trying something different, a new style shooter, just to see which one is in, I guess, air quotes, better. Because, let's be honest, they're both going to be fine games. I don't think that they're going to be awful. So, we'll just wait and see. But I'm interested to see, how Battlefield 1, I almost said Call of Duty. I'm interested to see how Battlefield 1 does. And to me, it's going to be an interesting game. So, that's probably going to come up on the channel at least once, somehow, some way. I don't know how. We'll figure it out. And then there's Farming Simulator 2017! No, I've never been good at that. Never. I'm more of a Harvest Moon guy myself. But, yeah, there is Farming Simulator if you guys want that. Is it legit like a business where you have to manage numbers, or do you just farm? The endless question that will never be answered. And then we got World of Final Fantasy. Now, World of Final Fantasy I'm kind of torn on, because it's like, there's also Final Fantasy 15. Like, if that gets delayed till next year, then there's going to be a riot in the street. But World of Final Fantasy is kind of similar to Pokemon. Well, it's got mechanics similar to Pokemon. You can still battle normal Final Fantasy style, but you can also summon, like, little chibi versions of Final Fantasy characters. Like, they got Lightning, Cloud, Sephiroth. And it's like, all these guys are adorable. Like, I just want to cuddle them. I want a plushie of that. But yeah, that probably will never be on the channel because, well, again, Square Enix is kind of weird with their Japanese titles. And then on October 28th, we've got Titanfall 2, which, oh boy, Titanfall. I loved the first Titanfall. The first Titanfall was super fun, super fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I played the beta for the Titanfall 2, and I really enjoyed that. Really liked the grappling hook. Grappling hook was a bee's knees. A little bit of fine-tuning here and there, and I really wanted more Titans, because personally I prefer a fast Titan than a slow Titan, and they had, like, the Ion and the Pyro, and I kind of like the Pyro's, like, skills and stuff, but not so much as tanky-tank slowness. So I'm interested to see where that goes, and it comes with a campaign this time around, so hey, let's hope that, the story of a boy and his bot are fun. So, I'll be checking that out. Might have to wait on a couple of these titles, because this is a lot of money to drop in a month. And then finally, the game I have been waiting for a long time, on October 28th, we've got Yoma Auri Night Alone. That hurt. The butchering of that was painful. Ow. But basically, this is a NIS title, or NIS, I guess if you want to be all FIMO, whatever. Nippon Ichi Software presents. But anyway, it's kind of a different style of game. It's made by, I believe, the same team that did the Firefly Diaries. Now, if you don't know what that is, then Google. Google's your best friend. But basically, it's kind of this very cute, very beautiful-looking game. And it's set in an isometric perspective. You play as a young girl whose sister goes missing and her dog goes missing, and then you have to find them through the creepy streets of your supposedly just empty town, just empty neighborhood, basically. And it's really, really creepy. There's monsters everywhere, and it looks absolutely terrifying, and I can't wait to play it. Probably going to do a live stream of that, or live scream, or maybe even, let's see, on the 20th, when is that? That is doopy-doop. Oh, it's a Friday. So depending on when that goes live for me, whenever the game unlocks, I might do just a Friday Night Fright of it. That'd be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, but wait, hang on. Looks like on the 30th there's Oh, no. We're gonna do a live stream of that. We're gonna live stream because that's on the 30th. That's one day before Halloween, so that'd be fun. That'll be a fun time. Fun time will be had. So, yeah, that is basically pretty much it for this month's vlog. So, go ahead and leave a comment down below and tell me the spooky, scary horror games you want me to play. Obviously, I'm also... Ah, man, I forgot about Sister Location. How can I forget about that game? Jeez. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location comes out this month, too. On the 7th, I think. I don't know. I'd have to Google that, but I'm not gonna. But, yeah, that'll be fun for you guys, not so much me, because you guys know my opinions on the Five Nights at Freddy's formula by now. It's great. I just hope that this time they've mixed things up a little bit more. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic day. Again, leave me some comments down below with some scary games, and I'll check them out. But anyway, I'm UltraMag64. Remember, whenever you go out trick-or-treating, make sure that you bring a flashlight and a pillowcase, because you never know how much candy you're going to get, and it gets dark out there. So, you know, if you want to be able to see, unless you got night vision, then bring a flashlight. And happy gaming. I'll catch you guys on the flip side with more crazy content this month and another vlog next month. Bye-bye.